today I'm going to plan out the first week of February, and I'm going to use a kit I had bought a while ago but was kind of hanging on to and hoarding, and it's time to finally use it. It's the Glam Planner White Bridal kit. I'll show you the sheets that come in the kit. I kind of have these out of order, but first is her checklists or check boxes, and you can see these are kind of, I think these are her like older style of check boxes because this is one of her older kits. Now she has the do these headers on top of the checklist, which I really don't like. I like this simple style much better, and then you use a to-do header. So I'm glad to see that. Next is the full boxes. I think these are really pretty. This is really why I bought the kit. A lot of like subtle grays with like a few hints of pink. Next is her sheet with her headers, little things, and 2 weekend banners. I don't follow Glam Planner, which is Elle Fowler's shop, super closely, but I believe she's reformatted this sheet so that it doesn't have the 2 weekend banners because people were like, this is only enough for one kit, which is right. And honestly, I don't really think this is a ton of little things. I'm going to try and make it work, but like I really don't like that there are no meal little things, for example, but I'll make it work. Next is a sheet with a ton of half boxes. I could never use this many in a full week, but it has 16 half boxes. And finally, this is the washi sheet, and it has a really big bottom washi, which is cool, and then some smaller pieces of washi to fill in. To supplement the kit, I'm going to be using a lot of my February colored items, mostly from Scribble Prints Co., but some from Planner Kate as well. I thought, especially from Scribble Prints Co., like maybe the darkest pink color could really pick up some of the pinks and make it look a little less like gray and a little bit more February. And then I also, because there aren't as many, like there's no icons in this kit, for example, so I'll also use the Scribble Prints icon sheet. And I think I also, like I said, there were no meal planning or no meal little things for dinners. I think I'm gonna try something different this week and actually try and plan out all of my meals. I don't normally do that, but I've been wanting to try it just so that I can make sure I'm eating a little healthier and using up the food that I buy. And so I'm gonna try and do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the basics kit. I have my week kind of pre-planned here. My weekend plans are a little bit up in the air unless my friend happens to get back to me while I film this video. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started and lay down my to-do headers, my checklists, and my today headers. Okay, so I put down all my to-do, checklist, and today headers. I was having some crooked sticker problems over on Sunday, so let's just pretend that's not happening. Next, I'm going to put down the bottom washi. Okay, that's gonna have to be straight enough because it's not happening otherwise. So next, so I do have the little things here, but like I said, there aren't a ton here. So I do think I want to use those Planner Kate stickers, which I need to find again. I'm gonna use these. I only have one sheet of them, so I'll vary the colors. They're a little bright for this kit, but you know, I think the pinks, I wish they were a little more muted, but that's okay. I think it'll still end up looking okay. So I'm gonna vary those and not use any of the red, of course, but I'm gonna put those down first, and then I'm gonna put any of these little things that I wanna use on top of that. And then I'll kind of call that whole thing the little things section. Okay, so I have the planner cape boxes down. I used up a lot of this sheet. And next I'm gonna go in with these. Luckily I do only have 3 TV shows this week, so I'll put those down first. The other thing about the planner cape is they are rounded edges, and I could have been like, if I was being like super anal retentive about no white space, I might have put down washi underneath the edges, but I just, yeah, I could not be arsed to do so, if you will. I've been watching too much British stuff. Anyway, why won't this go straight? Okay, so I've got my little extras down, and I have 2 left over just because I wasn't really, I don't know, I might do a 3rd lower laundry, but probably not. And I don't know, these little triangles are not my favorite. I ended up using them kind of for miscellaneous stuff because there's only one YouTube clapper, so I used it for the other days I wanted to upload. I used it for like a little reminder one. So yeah, so I guess I complained about there not being enough, but it was more like that there weren't enough of the ones that I wanted. Like I wanted there to be dinner stickers, but this is a different solution, and I'm excited to try planning out like actually all my meals. So next I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the white space. We have a lot of full boxes and the washi, and then a ton of half boxes as well. So I'll go through. I don't know which one I want to save for like up here. I want it to be like a design that could stand on its own because I don't have a ton of decorative elements, but I don't want it to be like, I want this one in order to pick up the pink and stuff in the kit. So in fact, I think I'm gonna do that one on Thursday, so it's kind of in the middle of the week, and also because I don't have a ton planned for Thursday night, or at least not yet. And then, yeah, so I'll go through and do this. filled in all of the white space in the Today section. I still have a decent amount of washi left because I used these planner cape boxes that really took up a lot of room. So I still have some washi left and then like one stripe. I had to cut down some of the full boxes because the little extras went up so high. So next I'm going to go in, what am I going to do next? I guess next I'm going to do the sidebar. I have one of these checklists left over, and then I have some of these headers. Oh, let me do the weekend banner while I'm here before I do the sidebar. I just wonder if I should put it up here because I feel like I never have that many to-dos on the weekend, but I do have a lot of today items. Or I could put it down here. No, I like being able to see it. Maybe I'll do this. This is different for me. But it's true. I always like have only a few to-dos, but like because the Today section, some of it was eaten by the meals. That's cute. That's something different. Okay, so sorry. And next I'm going to do the sidebar. So I have one of these checklists left, and then I also have, like I mentioned, the February colored items from Scribble Prints. And one thing I definitely will use, I'm going to use these. Some of these, I'm going to start using like a bill due every week and just write down on the lines the bills that I have due this week instead of like putting them in each individual day. I also have, if I could find it somewhere, anywhere, what is going on? Here it is. This new sheet from Scribble Prints where it is the, what do you want to call it? Days of the week ombre heart checklist. And it's like I'm going to use this, I think, to plan my exercise for the week. And then the other thing I do want to use in the sidebar, I'm going to use a couple of these habit trackers. These are one of her new Scribble Prints new multicolor releases. And I wanted to try those out this week. And then the only other thing I might use, if I could find it, I also might use some of my Andrea's favorites, some of these gray headers, if they have words that I want. Or I do have her new, I think what she's calling her sidebar headers, or sidebar faves, if I want to use one of these exercises or cleaning ones. So I'm going to think about what I want to do and probably speed up over it. So I'll be back. Okay, so there is my sidebar. I think it's actually I really like it. I'm hoping it's really functional for me. So here I'm going to track 2 habits. Definitely flossing, and otherwise I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I got to think about what I want the second one to be. Next, I'm going to use this section to plan out what I want my exercise to be every day. But then I might leave space to write it in here. I have to decide how I'm going to do that. And then next, I did like the YouTube to-dos that I want to get done for the week. And I'll still write them in like on the day that I actually do them, but here it'll be like a starter list for everything I need to get done. And then finally, I'm going to write in the bills that I have due this week. So next, I'm going to go through and put in like the events that I know I have. I might use, there's another new Scribble Prints, a couple of other Scribble Prints multicolor releases. I'm going to put up a haul for this later this week. I do have these new appointment stickers that I might use, and then I have these mini icons. So yes. Okay, and the days that I plan to exercise, I'm going to use one of these double dots to write it in. I'm going to put it towards the top of each day. Oh, except for Tuesday, because I do have a morning appointment on Tuesday. Oh, but Tuesday I probably won't be able to exercise, so. Anyway. And the nice part about these is they are the Planner Kate, and so they're matte and removable. So if I don't exercise or end up like changing the days that I do it, I can move these around. Okay, so that's all the icons I'm gonna put in for now. I think I'm gonna end up adding more over the week. Like I said, my weekend plans are a little uncertain. Oh, I do need to add, obviously this needs some sort of football icon. I need to go find that. I can't decide if I want to ruin my perfect color scheme by using these. I'm feeling like no, which I know is so terrible, but I'm going to use just a TV icon instead for the Super Bowl. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I think that's everything I'm going to put in for now. I'm not sure. Then, oh, I do want to put a little reminder for, I'm talking to myself. The one thing I miss in Scribble Prints kits is in the monthly kits there used to be mini page flags, and now there aren't any. I have those glitter mini page flags now, but I don't think taking out the trash justifies glitter. What's on? I need to take it out Thursday night, but oh well. I'll just put that there. Okay, so I think that's, I'm going to leave that be for now unless I think of something else when I start writing everything in. The only other thing I did want to do is add a little bit of decoration up in the corner because it's looking a little plain. So I think I'm going to use some of these little hearts from the Scribble Prints like sampler that she was sending out with orders in January. Just to like, even though it's not Valentine's week, it's kind of the week before, and just to start adding a little bit of festiveness, and also just perk up this upper corner because right now it's kind of boring. Okay, that's cute. I'm gonna just throw out the rest of this. I never use the Shoshana sticker. Even though it's very cute, but I have so many Shoshana stickers and I don't have a dog. So, yeah, so now I'm going to go and fill in what I know. and get cleaned up a little. And then I'll come back and show you what the finished spread looks like. Okay, so here's my spread with filling in what I know so far. You can see the front half of the week is a lot more filled in than the weekend. You know, I tried to plan out my meals, all 3 meals. Kind of boring. I'm having the same thing for dinner every night just because I have some stuff I want to use up. But I didn't fill in the weekend because I'm really not sure what we're going to be doing yet. And like, I want to see what I have left over from the week that I want to eat up over the weekend. My plans are still up in the air, so those aren't as filled in. I left the double dots blank every day as well because like I said, this exercise is kind of what my plan for the week is exercise-wise in the sidebar, but I'm going to actually write in, like I'm going to use a little weights icon if I go to bar and like write in what time I'm going once I like talk to my friend that goes to bar with me. So anyway, and then like same with like gym or run, it really depends on how the weather is, like if all of our snow has melted. So I'm going to write in what I actually do each day. On there. I'm really ready to recommit to exercise because January was like a total disaster. The only other thing I will say I kind of wish I had left room for, I really like how the sidebar turned out, but I think in the future I might not do a YouTube section and instead just put those on each day that I know I need to do things, and instead do like a to-go or like a don't forget, because there are several errands I need to do this week. And I typically do errands either in the morning before work or right after work, but I need to see how my work schedule looks to know when, but I wanted to have like a place I could put all those. So I ended up just using like a little Post-it and, you know, I'll check them off during the week, but that would have been nice to have space for. So in the future, I think I'll do like a don't forget or just like to go section instead. But otherwise, I really like how the spread turned out. It actually, I was kind of skeptical because I don't love the layout of the Glam Planner kits, but I do think this print, especially in the bottom washi, is beautiful, and I really like how using the February items pulled out more pink in the kit and made it a little less just totally neutral. So I think it ended up really still very delicate, but a little bit more fun and just a little bit more colorful. So I'll show you what I have left in the kit. I used up all the checklists. Used up pretty much all the full boxes. I have this one like little scrap left from one box I had to cut down, but I'm just going to stick that on the washi sheet. I have some washi left. I have some headers left in a weekend banner. Honestly, the headers, I might try to use those in my work spread for the week. Like I use the work in the next week in my work planner sidebar, but other than that I'll probably toss the other ones because I'm not in school. I don't really do anything for Etsy, and family isn't really appropriate for me, but then I'll save the weekend banner. And then finally I have a ton of half boxes left, which fine with me. They're very pretty patterns and I think they'd go in a lot of different kits because they're so neutral, so I'll save those as well. So overall, really actually quite pleased with how this week turned out. If you're curious how the final spread ends up looking, I'll try and post midweek and second half pictures on Instagram so you can see. But yeah, I'm excited to be planning with this week. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, and let me know what you thought in the comments below. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.